What is up, YouTube? Calvin from I-95 Muscle coming at you today with this beautiful 1971 C10. It is orange in color. It has so many add-ons. We're going to talk about them. Number one, we got a big block. So it is a later generation big block. So it's not like a super old school engine. I think it was like a 90s big block. Can't remember exactly, but anyways, big block. Edelbrock intake. We do have modern AC, electric fan. We got power steering with like a nice little remote power steering reservoir. Pretty cool. Power brakes. Sniper EFI, if you couldn't tell from the beginning of the video. And it's kind of cool to see everything under the hood is pretty much glossy orange, but this truck is actually in fact a flat orange. So maybe one or two more things under here. A nice big aluminum radiator. The engine or the core support cover looks pretty cool. Definitely a custom piece. And check that out. That is a good looking truck. So we do have some intro wheels. Let's see if they're all the same size here. I know these are, let's see if we can find the size. 285 35 22s. I think these are 22s as well. 265 35 22s. So that whining that you hear is actually the fuel pump. So you got to run a high pressure fuel pump for the Sniper EFI system. I think it's a 4.6 drop, so it's actually a perfect drop without having to modify too much. If you look in the bed looks good. We do have a wood slat bed. This is your fuel filler. So that's where you put your fuel in. Fun stuff. I think this thing you're supposed to push in and twist, and it pops up, and then that becomes your knob, and then you push it in and twist it, and it stays flush. Nice. Cool. So we got some wrapped door panels, seat that matches, glossy orange interior for everything. We got a custom gauge bezel that has aftermarket gauges. 4 aftermarket gauges. We got oil pressure, water temp, speedometer, tachometer, fuel gauge, and voltmeter. Now up here you're going to have a lot of that information, but more so pertinent to the fuel injection. So you're going to have the RPM, throttle position sensors, so you can see as yeah, pretty cool. We do have a retro sound radio in here, I think. Yeah, it's not on a station. See if we can find a station. Found a station. There we go. So we do have some sound, some jams in here. And then we do have AC, like I said, it's modern air. Crank that bad boy up. We got some nice cold air coming through here. Super cold. And actually, that is probably the hardest blowing vent I've ever felt in my life. That is pretty amazing. So, not sure what that is. Oh, it is a cigarette lighter. Cool. It's gonna pop out in a second. And then over here we got some of the paperwork. Yep, cool. Pops out. Cigarette lighter works. Awesome. And horn's about the only thing that doesn't work. So we're actually gonna turn right here. We're gonna take this thing around the gas station. Let's go ahead and turn this fan down some so you can hear the truck. Ooh, it's definitely got some go. Big block in this little truck. It does not need all that power, but you for sure have it. Oh. It's orange. You ain't gonna miss it. If you park in a very busy parking lot, then you ain't gotta worry about finding your truck. I mean, it'll probably be the coolest truck in the parking lot. But the accelerator pedal is very touchy, so all this getting on it, it looks like I'm doing, I'm literally just trying to ease my way into a throttle here. Let's give it a little bit of gas and see what she does. Oh, yeah, we didn't want to do all that. It'll do it for sure. So such a good running truck. All right. That's gonna pretty much wrap up our little test drive, virtual test drive walk around of the 71 C10. I do want to point one more thing out as we walk around it. Sounds amazing, by the way. Let's go ahead and cut that off. When you cut that off, the sniper shuts off and all that stuff, so you don't have to worry about that. But the one other thing I wanted to point out, most of these trucks that you're going to find are going to be a step side. This is a short bed, fleet side, basically the diamond in the rough. This is what everybody wants. The fleet side, short bed, two-wheel drive, lowered. And the only thing that's more desirable than a 71 is a 67 and 68. And that's because they have this hood and grill setup. So the 67 and 68 with this hood and grill is the much more sporty, it's almost like one big cowl hood rather than like normally the 71, 72 has like a straight up and down hood right here. So that's gonna give it the sportiest look. This one looks great in my opinion. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make this thing yours before someone else does. Thanks for watching, guys.